Hi, Kerry Grinkmeyer of Best of Us Investors. This morning I woke up, probably this is Monday morning, like most of you, wondering what's going on with Russia and Ukraine. And so I first looked at the news, and then I switched over to Squawk Box, which is a habit of mine. And I watched the ticker, and I see a stock up over 100%, and it's Bed Bath and Beyond. Now I know Bed Bath and Beyond has been a meme stock in the past, but I got to wondering what's going on with Bed Bath and Beyond. Must be some sort of a short squeeze or something like that. And I thought, well, let me go to my computer and see what is happening. And I thought this is a wonderful opportunity for me to share with my tribe. My tribe is a group of people who come to our Discord. I've even written a book about it, The Power of a Tribe, how if we work together as opposed to as individuals, we can have a better chance of making good investment decisions. So I thought this would be a wonderful opportunity to dig in deep as to what is a short sale, how is it they happen, and how can we, if we choose to benefit from them. Now, I don't choose to play the short game. Basically, I'm a long game. I play the long ball. I'm interested in finding the events that are going to change the way we live. We just so happen to be in one of those events. And that's what I'm going to, I believe, do a video on tomorrow. And that is our mindset, our as a civilization, our mindset has made a tremendous change in the last week and a half, and that is that we have all, as a civilization, as a population, we have all been thinking about the future. We have all grasped what is going to change and how is the world going to change. And particularly me, I'm involved in biotech and genome sequencing and genome editing and genome therapy and extending my life maybe 10, 15 years. And all of a sudden, that's changed because all of a sudden, I believe I could die tomorrow. And why is that? Because the world has changed. We have a man who has decided he wants to go out with a flash of glory, and he has at his disposal nuclear warfare. It threw me back to the 1950s and the Cold War, when every time I saw, as a 10-year-old boy, an airplane fly over Champaign, Illinois, I thought that could be the Russians, and they could be here to drop a bomb. It took me back. But that's not what I want to talk about today. That's what I want to talk about tomorrow. What I want to talk about today is what's happening with Bed Bath & Beyond, because I think it's a wonderful lesson to understand, number one, what is a short sale, how does it happen, and what are the mechanics of it, but also what are the tools that you can use when you see that ticker symbol that says the stock is at $36 a share and it's up $18, which means it's up 100%. What exactly is happening and how can I inform myself? And that's what we're going to talk about today, is how you can use some tools that are at your disposal to find out what's going on and to educate yourself. Okay? So we'll get to that right after I disclose that this is not financial advice.
Best of Us Investors presents Kerry Grinkmeyer.
Okay, as I said, I'm a long-term investor, but I pay attention to short-term events, and I saw this with Bed Bath & Beyond, and it was interesting as they went on with their reporting, and they showed the stocks that are surging this morning. They didn't mention Bed Bath & Beyond, and I thought that kind of peculiar. So what I do is I immediately go to my computer and I open up Seeking Alpha, because I believe that Seeking Alpha has the ability to tell me the details of what is happening, both through their stories or their articles that they've written, and they give me immediate access to information that is being reported that I don't have to Google search. Okay. And then I'll show you, I then drop down and find the financial details of what is the market cap, who owns this stock, and what's happening. And then I go to Trading Views, which is Trading View. There is no S on it, which is my chart, and I gain a history. So with that, let's look at my computer. Okay, like I said, I see something on Squawk Box that Bed Bath & Beyond is up 100% in pre-market, and I want to know what's going on. So what I do is, the first thing I do is go to Seeking Alpha. I have a subscription to it. I put in the BBBY ticker, and I come to this sheet here. As you can see, it's 10:22 Central Standard Time. It's now up 39-40%. And I look at it to say what exactly is going on. And the first thing that catches my eye is Bed Bath & Beyond surges after Chewy co-founder takes stake in the and urges review. Then what I say is, what's going on here? And I see that Seeking Alpha shows that it has a short interest, and it explains to me what short interest is, and it's 25% of its market cap of $1.15 billion. So that's a sizable amount of their stock that is currently in a short position. And that means that this stock is being pressured. And so what I want to do is then learn more about this article. So I click there, and it takes me to the article that explains that Ryan Cohen, who is the co-founder of Chewy, which is a pet food company, and GameStop, has taken an interest in Bed Bath & Beyond. In fact, he owns just shy of 10% of all outstanding stock, and he's basically calling to management to say, look, you need to reorganize this company, and if you go into it deeper, you'll find that what he's suggesting is they go on the market and sell it. And he's suggesting that Bed Bath & Beyond is more valuable as its parts than it is as a whole. And he's suggesting that they sell Bed Bath & Beyond and Bye Baby, which is a separate division, separately, and reorganize the company. I then looked into finding out that Mark Triton is the CEO, and in some interviews, he basically says that they have a good marketing program and they have created demand. They just aren't good at managing where where the product is when the consumer wants to buy it. That basically says you've got bad management. I think the other thing that, in all fairness, is this is a kind of item that is very easily bought on Amazon.com. They do have a website, but the CEO openly admits that someone comes to their website, wants to buy the product, and they just have it in the wrong place, meaning that it might be at the store when someone wants to have it shipped from the warehouse, or it may be in the warehouse when they want to come and pick it up at the store. They just don't have a good management team in place, and they depend very heavily on China for their products, and therefore they find themselves in a precarious position. So that is what is in fact happening. So I go back to the chart here, or the website. Oh, and I come up with, I want to go down here and go to the risk section of Seeking Alpha. And you can see here, as it says, it's 25.8% short. It represents 24 million shares. And this is very interesting, the days to cover. So in essence, what it's saying is individuals, 24 million shares, have gone to a broker and said, I want to borrow these shares from you because the price of the stock, let's say it was a week ago, was at 16, and I think it's going to 8. And so the broker lends them the shares, and now the broker is saying you've got 2/3 days to make a decision. Buy the shares and replenish the short position that you have, or we're going to bail you. So that's what's putting the pressure on the stock. As I look at it here, it's now up 44%. It has been up as high as 100%. Then the next thing I do, my Trading View. Trading View is my chart that I subscribe to. And you can see what I've done is put a price comparison. I put a dot here, and that's the highest price it had on January the 21st, or January 27th on 21. And the lowest price was on February the 24th, 22. And the difference there, the price has dropped 76%. Now, it's recovered some of that. And as you can see, today, it has been as high as $30.06 during active trading and as low as $22, and it's currently at 22 or 23.22. So you can look at that. Then if you want to see what in fact it's doing intraday, I can go to it and say, well, give me a 3-minute view. And as you can see, it's actually was higher when it opened at 20, or call it 30. It came down as low as 22.17, and it's now at right at $23 a share. So this gives me good information that I can say what's going on, and I can go and look and figure out what's going on. So this is a valuable tool. And that's what I want to emphasize to you is use these tools to help you make good decisions. What do they cost? $19.99 a month or something of that nature. And you can find in the description discounts to both Seeking Alpha as well as Trading Views. And the other one I use quite extensively is Stock Cards. And I would advise you, and again, actually, for me, CNBC and Squawk Box is one of my tools. It feeds me information, which gives me then ideas to go and find additional information, just as I did with Trading Views and Seeking Alpha, so that I can make better investment decisions. And that's truly what I hope you will do, is approach this as a job and create a skill. And if you are a carpenter, a plumber, like I'm having people right now sand my floors, you can probably hear them up there. They have tools to do their job and do it well and make a living at it. That's what you need to do as an investor. Do not depend on some talking head on YouTube or TV or wherever else you might go and then follow them like a sheep over the side of a cliff, because that's what's going to happen. You need to become the smartest guy in the room. And the only way you're going to do that is get the right tools. Let's talk about that a little further.
So that's how I use Trading View and Seeking Alpha to help me make good decisions, or basically just to educate myself very quickly as to what's going on. As again, I saw it dropping substantially. I knew it was a meme stock. My first take was somebody's shorting this stock, and somebody's going to put a short squeeze on them. So again, I think it's important that you as an investor I think YouTube is a tremendous tool. You get other people's opinions and you learn from them, but don't take them as financial advice. Don't take them that this individual has a greater knowledge than I do. Use YouTube just as a window to say, this guy's got some good thoughts. I need to regularly view them, but then I need to build a toolbox that gives me the ability to make decisions for myself. I think this is truly a part of every life, and I'm learning this more and more relative to healthcare. As you're young and you go through life, you don't give a thought to your health, but as you get older, you say, I need more than just that my local doctor. I need second opinions. I need third opinions. I need to do the research myself. I need to become the CEO of my health. And that's what I want you to become, the CEO of your investment portfolio. You need to have a clear understanding of all the terminology, all the tools that are available, and truly, I think sometimes we an old phrase that my grandmother used to say is, Carrie, don't be penny wise and pound short. And I thought, what the hell's that all about? And what she was basically saying is, don't pinch the pennies and deny yourself information and knowledge that could pay off in big, big returns for you. And those are maybe a subscription to some form of service that can give you immediate information. As I say, I choose to use Seeking Alpha. I choose to use stock cards. I choose to use Trading View. They give me confirmation of what I believe. They give me information or the ability to search information, to understand terms. You need to know what a short sale is. And certainly you should. Google is a wonderful opportunity or tool for that. And they'll direct you to sites like Invesco. A wonderful site that gives you the vocabulary you need to make good investment decisions. So, again, that's my take on Bed Bath and Beyond. I think it's an interesting story. I think it's also interesting that you see that Bed Bath and Beyond is a good store. They just have bad management. Nita and I are remodeling our house, and we're experiencing that. We want to buy new sofas and chairs for our family room where we watch our big screen TV. And we went to our house, I believe it's called, and we went to several other upscale furniture stores, and we found what we wanted. But when we asked them, and what's your delivery, they said 8 months. Well, I don't want to wait 8 months for that. So I go to the internet and I go to Wayfair. And granted, it is not the quality that our house and Pottery Barn might be giving me, but they can deliver it within a week. And I really don't care if that furniture lasts 30 years or 10 years. It doesn't matter to me. I'm 77 years old. And Wayfair is less than half the price. So it's management. How can our house and Pottery Barn stay in business if they can't deliver my product to me in less than 8 months? They aren't. They're terminal. And on the other hand, you have companies like Amazon who are bringing it down not to months but to hours. They'll deliver you what you want in hours. Now, I'm not going to buy a sofa through Amazon, at least I don't think so. But you have to look at the management of the company. Bed Bath and Beyond probably will emerge as a viable company under the direction of Ryan Cohen
and some of the other people that are going to probably end up taking it over. So that's my take on why is Bed Bath & Beyond up 100% today. If you want more of this, subscribe, hit the like button, and then go to bestofusinvestors.com and come join us. Come join our tribe where we talk about things like this, where we share our knowledge. Don't try to do this by yourself. Either get a financial advisor or join a group of like-minded people who are trying to, number one, make good investment decisions, number two, keep more of what you make by understanding your tax code, and number three, building family wealth so you make a difference in the lives of the people who follow you. Talk to you again tomorrow.